Yo, what is up everyone, it's Nino the Chosen here, and today I am back with another video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about Gum Guard stunning. Now, when somebody releases their Gum Guard, they get attacked by a directional attack or gum shot, they will be put in a 16 frame lag, and they won't be able to move until those 16 frames are done. So, the Gum Guard stun has 16 frames. And within those 16 frames, notice how I still have my Gum Guard out. Attack stun will also last for 16 frames. So you do not want to use any directional attacks such as wide attack, normal attack, and back attack. If your opponent has their Gum Guard out and you shoot them into break attack, you will be able to finish them off. So gum shooting the opponent who has their Gum Guard out is very vulnerable to get break attack, because they will be put into those 16 frames, which means that you have a 50% chance of gum breaking them when they are put into that 16 frame data. Now, specials can also overpower Gum Guard stun, but we'll get into that later. Now, what everybody needs to understand is that this does not work for every gum shot, which means that every gum shot is different. So the gum launcher, which is a gum shot that can overthrow the opponent's Gum Guard stun, is able to break attack. So the gum launcher does overthrow Gum Guard. You can also overthrow the Gum Guard stun 6 feet away from your opponent, but it heavily revolves around which weapon you're using because every break attack is different. Now, next gum shot we have is GUMKUNAIS, which is definitely suited for Gum Guard stunning their opponents. Because as you can see, this is a multi-hit move, which is 3 hits on 4 units Shinobi energy. So at this state, when shooting kunais at your opponent will receive multi-hit guard stun. And also for GUMKUNAIS, if you have up to 8 to 10 Shinobi energy units, you will be able to shoot 4 kunais at your opponents, which will keep them in Gum Guard stun for much longer. Now for the next gum shot we have is Gum Grenade, which is not a multi-hit on Gum Guard. This gum shot can work if you're 6 feet away or close to your opponent. Now here are some other gum shots that can overthrow Gum Guard stuns, which is the Gum Web. Now, when you perform the Gum Web, you're gonna have to be really close to your opponent since it doesn't shoot that far. And once you shoot the Gum Web, it won't do rapid Gum Guard stun at your opponent, but it will do rapid damage when landed. Next, we have Gum Balloon, which is a multi-hit Gum Guard stun. Just like the GUMKUNAIS, this gives your opponent multiple Gum Guard stuns. So this is very useful for releasing your break attack at any angle when they are in that Gum Guard stun. And while the Gum Searcher isn't a literal projectile, it can do Gum Guard stun to your opponent. So this is indeed very useful. Now that we've covered all gum shots for Gum Guard stunning, both GUMKUNAIS and Gum Balloon is the most useful for gum stunning, since your opponent is in multiple Gum Guard stuns. Yo-Yo and drills release break attacks with long ranges, so if your opponent is still in that Gum Guard stun, after you've gum shoot your opponent who has their Gum Guard up, you're able to release your break attack on them from far away. And Gum Guard stun on directional attacks and gum stuns last for 16 frames. This goes for back attack, wide attack, and normal attack. Now keep in mind that this does not go for all weapons, because some weapons do have projectiles with some of their directional attacks. For example, the hammer category with the drum beat and iron noise. Now, if you're using the drum beat or the iron noise to try to overthrow the Gum Guard, you may want to be a bit further away from your opponent. That way you get to release the direction attack projectile for the guard stun. And once that projectile electricity hits the guard, the opponent will get Gum Guard stun, and you can break attack them from there. Same goes for another directional attack, which is the back attack. Once you release the back attack, your opponent will be in Gum Guard stun, which means that your opponent is vulnerable for you to gum break them. The Yo-Yo category also has this as well, for example with only the wide attack. So if you do wide attack and your yo-yo is floating, you can make it come back to you from far away and then break attack your opponent after your opponent has been put into a Gum Guard stun. Next, we are going to be talking about special moves that are safe on Gum Guard. First thing we're going to be talking about is the Charging Slash, which is part of the Katana class. Once you release the Charging Slash, you will be put in less attack stun than the opponent, which means that you can release the break attack while your opponent is still in that frame data of Gum Guard stun. Next, we'll be talking about Here and There, which is a special move where you dig into the ground. You press ZR to attack. Now, if you use the attack from Here and There, you're going to be in Gum Guard attack stun, which will last for literally 36 frames. But if you perform the Here and There special dive in the air, you will have less attack stun than on ground, which will give you the availability to gum break the opponent. Well, let me know what you guys think of this video. Did you guys learn something new? If so, I will be doing more videos like this in the future, so be on the lookout for more content. Also, if you guys are interested in the Ninjala community, be sure to look out for Ninjala Amino, which will be in the link description below. And if you guys are interested in the competitive scene, be sure to look out for the competitive Ninjala Discord community, which will also be in the link description below. That being said, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.